We have new details this morning on the funeral and public viewing for Pope Francis. The first Latin American pope died yesterday at the age of 88.
And he's being remembered for his work as a champion of the marginalized and less fortunate. CBS News Philadelphia's Ross DiMattei joining us now with a look at the tributes. And also, Ross, what's next? Good morning.
Good morning, Janelle and Jim. Yeah, before a group of high-ranking cardinals can pick the next pope, Catholics around the world will pay their respects to the people's pope. And we just learned a short while ago that the public viewing for Pope Francis will begin tomorrow morning in St. Peter's Basilica, followed by his funeral, which will take place at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. The faithful flock to St. Peter's Square for a second day to mourn the death of Pope Francis.
It's just a very sad day.
Around the world, worshipers also gathered for special mass services to honor the man known as the People's Pope, including Paris's famed Notre Dame, the pontiff's hometown, Buenos Aires, Argentina, also in cities across the U.S.
I was away from the church for many, many years, and it was because of Pope Francis that I came back to embrace my faith.
World landmarks also paid tribute overnight. The Eiffel Tower went dark. New York's Empire State Building lit up gold and white. In a statement, the Vatican confirmed the 88-year-old pontiff died yesterday from a stroke that put him into a coma and led to irreversible heart damage. The statement also noted the Pope's 5-week-long hospitalization for double pneumonia earlier this year. He was still recovering when he made his final appearance at Sunday's Easter services. Cardinals sealed the papal apartment yesterday. Soon, Pope Francis's body will lie in state at St. Peter's Basilica. In his will, the Pope left instructions for a simple burial at Rome's Basilica of St. Mary Major, with a one-word inscription on his tomb, Franciscus. World leaders are now preparing to make their way to Rome for the Pope's funeral, expected to take place this week.
He was a good man.
President Trump confirmed on social media that he and the First Lady plan to attend. Now, after Pope Francis's viewing and funeral, more than 250 cardinals will begin the conclave, which is the process of picking a new pope that dates back more than 800 years. So they'll be locked away within the Vatican, where they will then deliberate and then vote in secret. Only when you see the white smoke streaming out of the Sistine Chapel will we know that the Catholic Church has a new leader. Jim, back to you.
Thank you, Ross. A small part of Pope Francis's legacy includes his ties to St. Joseph's University. That is video from the Pope's 2015 visit when he made a surprise stop at Philadelphia's only Jesuit university and blessed the statue of Synagoga Ecclesia in our time. A bouquet of flowers now sits at the base of that sculpture as students pay their respects to the late pontiff.
I remember lots of people gathered around to see him, and it was just a big thing around here. Obviously, he had a huge impact on people here, even though he spent most of his time across the world.
The university is keeping the chapel open throughout the week for anyone who would like to pay their respects to Pope Francis.